I want to back up what I am sort of positing in the last video with a little bit of proof of concept that I think is relevant. And some people aren't going to like it, but it's the truth, and I'm going to provide receipts. Let's talk about Correct the Record. Pause to read, but Correct the Record was a hybrid PAC for the 2016 election cycle that was a strategic research and rapid response team designed to defend Hillary Clinton from baseless attacks. Kind of sounds fine until you look at one of the things that they did with it. Again, pause to read, but in April 2016, the Correct the Record announced that it would be spending $1 million to find and confront social media users who post unflattering messages about Clinton in a task force called Barrier Breakers 2016. Now, pump the brakes. I'm not here to defend any politician. I am way past electoral politics, even though I vote in every election. We've talked about this a lot, so I'm not going to go over that ground again. And you can look this up yourself. It's on Ballotpedia. It's on Wikipedia. It's anywhere on the internet that you want to look for it. And what it was essentially was a paid troll farm. If at the time it seemed like you were getting unfairly attacked for even asking questions about Clinton as a candidate, et cetera, or you said that, you preferred Sanders, you would get hit with, claims of sexism, et cetera. It was just a rough place to be, and it got really messy. And one of the reasons it got so messy is because there were people who were paid to be there and make it messy. That's a real Orwellian name because they weren't correcting the record. They were basically papering it over and making anyone who had any reasonable criticism sound like they were the one who was in the wrong. And I bring this up because it is 2016, it is not long ago, and it is proof of concept for the government or people connected to the government making their essentially online groups to sow division, to make things difficult for leftists. Let me be clear, I'm not making any affirmative claims because I do not have proof of what or how they're doing it now, but there is lots of ancillary evidence. So again, be careful who you're talking to, be careful who you let into your spaces, and push people gently, but make sure that you're being personable with people. Don't let anyone fly under the radar in your groups. If there are people who always seem to find problems and if you think about it, you don't really know where they came from, sus. Here's the thing, darlings. We are currently in a struggle, and we acknowledge it sort of, but not enough. And they do. So we got to start acting like we know and start doing better at protecting ourselves and each other.